Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namaste, Haribol, Radhe Radhe. Welcome to Positive, where we have the science of Krishna. Read with me Śrīmad Bhāgavatam going on. Thank you for tuning in. In the previous episode, we saw how Parikshit Maharaj was saved, and we talked about that how in this one we'll be talking about Prayers by Queen Kunti. This is Canto 1, Chapter 8, Text 18. And this Śrīmad Bhāgavatam is by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. Śrīmad Bhāgavatam Granth Mahapurana ki Jai. Srimati Kunti said, O Krishna, I offer my obeisances unto you because you are the original personality and are unaffected by the qualities of the material world. You are existing both within and without everything, yet you are invisible to all. Shri Krishna is all pervasive as well as localized. Because of our poor fund of knowledge, because of lack of pure devotional service and unalloyed love for Shri Krishna, we are unable to see him eye to eye. So the defects is in us that we fail to see our great Lord Shri Hari. Being beyond the range of limited sense perception, you are the eternally irreproachable factor covered by the curtain of deluding energy. You are invisible to the foolish observer, exactly as an actor dressed as a player is not recognized. So the less intelligent people like us, we fail to see Shri Krishna. And it is written in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam that when Shri Krishna appears as Lord Ram, Lord Krishna, Lord Narsimhadev, he seems to perform activities which are impossible for a human. And this shows, I would say, not just such activities, but Supreme Personality of Godhead needs not, sign any stamped paper that yes, I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Those who love him dearly, they know that he is the Supreme Lord. And it is written in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam that Shri Krishna is Adhokshaja. That means that he is beyond any experimental knowledge. You yourself descend to propagate the transcendental science of devotional service unto the hearts of the advanced transcendentalist and mental speculators. You are purified by being able to discriminate between matter and spirit. How then can we women know you perfectly? How can we know God? Feel free to use the comment section that how do you think, what do you think the qualification criteria is to know God? Because as per Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, as per our Vedic scriptures, it's written everywhere in all our Vedic scriptures that the only qualification that we need to see God, to know God, is the mercy of great Lord. By his mercy alone, we can see him, we can know him, we can love him, we can talk about him, we can chant his holy name, we can remember him. So the only qualification is mercy of the great Lord. Let me therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto the Lord who has become the son of Vasudeva, the pleasure of Devaki, the boy of Nanda, and the cowherd men of Vrindavan, and the enlivener of the cows and the senses, and that's why he is known as Gopal, Govinda, Nand Nandan, Yashoda Nandan, Devaki Nandan, and Vasudev. Beautiful that how devotees are selflessly serving the great Lord, and how God is also reciprocating their devotion with so much love and mercy. Hari Bol, and all the devotees, all glories to all the great devotees of the great Lord. My respectful obeisances are unto you, O Lord, whose abdomen is marked with a depression like a lotus flower, who are always decorated with garlands of lotus flowers, whose glance is as cool as the lotus, and whose feet are engraved with lotuses. That is why another name of the great Lord is Pankaj Nabh, whose nabhi, whose navel gives an impression of a pankaj, a lotus flower. And there is a proper way written in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam how to take darshans of the great Lord. We always start by glancing at his feet, and slowly we should move up. So when we take darshans of Shri Hari, we should start with looking at his feet, and slowly we should go up his thighs, waist, and then his lotus like, shining, bright, charming face. Oh, Rishikesh. Rishikesh means master of the senses. You have released your mother, Devaki, who was long imprisoned and distressed by the envious King Kamsa, and me and my children from a series of constant dangers. But Kunti Devi was shown even more mercy than Devaki Maiya. Why? Because Krishna didn't save all the lost children who were born before him of Devaki Maiya. But Krishna showed more mercy in the sense that he saved all the children of Queen Kunti. Why? Because Devaki Maiya's husband, Vasudevji, he was alive, he was with her. On the contrary, Queen Kunti's husband, King Pandu, he wasn't alive. So Queen Kunti was a widow. That means she was completely dependent on whom? Shri Krishna. That's why Shri Krishna took it personally and saved all the children of Queen Kunti. My dear Krishna, your lordship has protected us from a poisoned cake, from a great fire, from cannibals, from the vicious assembly, from suffering during our exile in the forest, and from the battle where great generals fought. And now you have saved us from the weapon of Ashwatthama. So, Queen Kunti is praying to Shri Krishna, and what is she desiring? Her only desire is to stop Shri Krishna, so that Shri Krishna always remain with her and her sons. See, she is being selfish like all other devotees of the Lord, because devotees want association of the great Lord at all times. That's why you'll see devotees chanting, talking, remembering, hearing about the great Lord and his pastimes. I wish that all those calamities would happen again and again, so that I could see you again and again. And for seeing you means that we will no longer see repeated birth and death. In order to have liberation from this continuous cycle of birth and death, a simple technique is to take darshans of Shri Krishna, to remember Shri Krishna, to talk about Shri Krishna. See how less intelligent people, they keep on making plans. Okay, I have to do this to save myself from a calamity. But a devotee doesn't care about that. Even during the time of a calamity, a devotee will see that as a special mercy from the great Lord, because during that time, devotee is now more connected to the great Lord Shri Hari. My dear Lord, your lordship can easily be approached, but only by those who are materially exhausted. One who is on the path of material progress, trying to improve himself with respectable parentage, great opulence, high education, and bodily beauty, cannot approach you with sincere feeling. So all these are external features of a material body, and when somebody is totally indulged in gratifying his senses and has all the opulence and material wealth and is successful materially, it is seen that he is not able to approach Lord like someone who is materially exhausted, who's a destitute. My obeisances are unto you, you who are the property of the materially impoverished. So, all those who are materially impoverished, Lord is a property of all of them because they are approaching Him with more love, more need. There is a need. You have nothing to do with the actions and reactions of the material modes of nature. You are self satisfied, and therefore you are the most gentle and the master of the monist. When a devotee renounces the material world, he doesn't renounce it for nothing. He renounces it for the great Lord so that he can have something tangible in spiritual value. My Lord, I consider your Lordship to be eternal time, the supreme controller without beginning and end, and the all pervasive one. In distributing your mercy, you are equal to everyone. The dissensions between living beings are due to social intercourse. It is said that yes, God is impartial and He is equal to everyone. But He Himself has said in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam that I am nobody's friend, nobody's enemy, neither a friend nor a foe, but whosoever reaches me with utmost love and devotion, I reciprocate. So He is partial towards His devotees. It is seen, it is witnessed in all the pastimes and all the Vedic scriptures that we have. So everyone is suffering and enjoying the result of their own destiny, but there is special favor, special mercy on the great devotees of the great Lord. O Lord, no one can understand your transcendental pastimes, which appear to be human and are so misleading. You have no specific object of favor, nor do you have any object of envy. People only imagine that you are partial. Let's say there is a diseased man. He will pray to the Lord, and once he is cured, he won't go back to the great Lord because now he is happy and healthy. So who cares, right? Such a person is a mixed devotee. A pure devotee is someone who doesn't care what the season of his life is. He will reach out to the Lord not for any material gain, not for any greed, but because he has a relationship with the great Lord. So we should also focus on building a relationship with Shri Krishna so that doesn't matter it's the season of rain, snow, or sun is shining. We should always know that we are at the mercy of the great Lord, and whatever happens, happens by His great will. Of course, it is bewildering, O soul of the universe, that you work though you are inactive and though you take birth, though you are the vital force and the unborn. You yourself descend amongst animals, men, sages, and aquatics. Verily, this is bewildering. He cannot be understood by the Vedic knowledge, but he can be easily understood by the pure devotees. Why? Because they are intimately related with him. My dear Krishna, Yashoda took a rope to bind you when you committed an offense, and your perturbed eyes overflooded with tears. What a wonderful pastime that is. Jai Yashoda Damodar. Which washed the mascara from your eyes, and you were afraid, though fear personified is afraid of you. This sight is bewildering to me, and it is to anybody the pastime of Yashoda Damodar. Queen Kunti says that even fear personified is afraid of you, O great Lord, and we saw that how afraid you were when your mother, Mother Yashoda, was running behind you and was trying to bind you with the rope of love. Great Lord by this pastime showed so many things, one of them being that he can only be bound by love. So many demons came to kill Shri Krishna. Alas, they failed. He was bound by an old lady because she loved Krishna. Mother Yashoda, may we all get mercy of Mother Yashoda and may we love Shri Krishna like Mother Yashoda. Jai Yashoda Nandan. Some say that the unborn is born for the glorification of pious kings, and others say that he is born to please King Yadu, one of your dearest devotees. You appear in this family as sandalwood appears in the Malaya hills. Others say that since both Vasudeva and Devaki prayed for you, you have taken your birth as their son. Undoubtedly, you are unborn, yet you take your birth for their welfare and to kill those who are envious of the demigods. Others say that the world being overburdened like a boat at sea is much aggrieved, and that Brahma, who is your own son, prayed for you, and so you have appeared to diminish the trouble. And yet, others say that you appeared for the sake of rejuvenating the devotional service of hearing, remembering, worshipping, and so on, in order that the conditioned souls suffering from material pangs might take advantage and gain liberation. O Krishna, those who continuously hear, chant, repeat your transcendental activities, or take pleasure in others doing so, certainly see your lotus feet, which alone can stop the repetition of birth and death. So, all these reasons Queen Kunti has jotted down, but the real reason is that Lord appeared just for his devotees. He need not take birth to kill his enemies, although there are no enemies of Great Lord. So he takes birth so that he can give his special mercy to his own bona fide devotees. O my Lord, you have executed all duties yourself. Are you leaving us today? Though we are completely dependent on your mercy and have no one else to protect us now when all the kings are enmity with us. So even though Pandavas, they have won the battle, but now Queen Kunti is questioning that, oh God, we need you more, dear Krishna, now at this time, even though it seems like we have won the battle and we are in our la la land, but all the kings, they are envious and they are now our enemies. So please stay with us. She is finding excuses and begging Shri Krishna that, oh Krishna, please stay with us, do not leave us, because having you, taking your darshans, being with you in your association means we will never go back in the clutches of Maya Devi. We won't take birth again and again. There will be no death, there will be no birth. We'll attain liberation. And the ultimate liberation is your association, O great Lord. Please stay with us. As the name and fame of a particular body is finished with the disappearance of the living spirit, similarly, if you do not look upon us, all our fame and activities, along with the Pandavas and Yadus, will end at once. Just like she is giving an example that how this body is of no use once the driver, the soul, leaves. Right? We have seen. Once the soul leaves, the body is of no use. Likewise, O Lord, if you leave us, our life is of no use. We will be like dead bodies without soul. And you are the super soul, O Shri Krishna. Please, I beg you, do not leave us. We need you, we need your mercy. And she is explaining again and again that, oh Krishna, you are born, you have done so and so, you have liberated so many souls, you have mercy towards your devotees. Some say you are partial, some say you are not. I am a woman, I am foolish, I don't have enough fund of knowledge to understand who you actually are. So please stay with me because I need you. She is giving reasons to Shri Krishna. Oh, Shri Krishna, no, I am a fool. I need you. Please do not leave me. O Gadadhar, Krishna, our kingdom is now being marked by the impressions of your feet, and therefore it appears beautiful. But when you leave, it will no longer be so. We know that there are marks on the foot of Shri Krishna, marks of flag, thunderbolt, instrument to drive an elephant, umbrella, lotus disc, etc. on the bottom of Lord's feet. These impressions are there, and when the Lord is walking on the land is being beautified by his impressions. So Queen Kunti want him to be on the land that she is walking. She doesn't want to walk on a land that has no imprints of Lord's feet. This is how a devotee thinks. We walk on the streets and we don't, we take, it's so much fun for us visiting places, but we never think like that I want to be in such close association of Shri Krishna that I could see his footprints and I just want to walk on his footprint, or I just want to walk on a land where I can see his footprints. No. Why don't we think like that? Because we are so much indulged in materialism, in gratifying our senses, that we have no time to think about the great Lord or such beautiful things. That is why we should read Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, we should read about the pastimes of the great Lord, and we should especially read, now this is my personal opinion, that we should especially read how a devotee thinks. Like Teachings of Queen Kunti, Prayers by Queen Kunti, there is one beautiful book, Teachings of Queen Kunti by Srila Prabhupada. So when we read how a devotee thinks of the great Lord, it will give us knowledge, it will give us ideas that, okay, this is how beautifully a devotee is thinking of the great Lord, and we should also follow the footsteps of such a devotee, a bona fide devotee with unalloyed devotion for Sri Krishna. So we should learn from such devotees. All these cities and villages are flourishing in all respects because the herbs and grains are in abundance. The trees are full of fruits, the rivers are flowing, the hills are full of minerals, and the ocean full of wealth. And this is all due to your glancing on them. That is why it is said that what does it mean that take darshans? When you visit a temple, you go and take darshans. That means that you go there and let Lord see you. Just like how we say, go see a doctor. Doesn't mean you go at a doctor's clinic and you start checking up doctor. No, we go there and we let the doctor see us. Likewise, when we go to take darshans, we go and let lordships take a look at us, because whatever is looked upon by Shri Krishna blooms. So, O Shri Krishna, please be merciful on us. We are here to take your darshans. Please look at me and make my heart bloom with your love. O Lord of Madhu, as the Ganges forever flows to the sea without hindrance, let my attraction be constantly drawn on to you without being diverted to anyone else. This skin is the cause of our material bondage. Because of this skin, we feel connected to our mother, to our father, our siblings, other relationships that we make. And majority of the times we forget that we have an eternal connection with Shri Krishna, the one who made us. So let's come back to our senses. Let's open our eternal vision and see that we are truly related to Shri Krishna, who created us. And it's time to wake up from our slumber. Let's break this hibernation of so many births. And finally, let's come back to where we belong, at the lotus feet of Shri Krishna. O Krishna, O friend of Arjuna, or chief amongst the descendants of Vrishni, you are the destroyer of those political parties which are disturbing elements on this earth. Your prowess never deteriorates. You are the proprietor of the transcendental abode, and you descend to relieve the distresses of the cows, the brahmanas, and the devotees. That is why cow, brahmana, and devotees are very dear to Shri Krishna. You possess all mystic powers and you are the preceptor of the entire universe. You are the Almighty God and I offer you my respectful obeisances. Shut Uvach. Shuta Goswami said, the Lord, thus hearing the prayers of Kunti Devi composed in choice words for his glorification, mildly smiled. That smile was as enchanting as his mystic power. So, whenever we see anything enchanting in our life on this planet, we should immediately remember Shri Krishna. Because all the enchantment, who is the source of all this enchantment? Shri Krishna. He is the cause of everything, especially the enchantment. Thus, accepting the prayers of Shrimati Kunti Devi, the Lord subsequently informed other ladies of his departure by entering the palace of Hastinapur. But upon preparing to leave, he was stopped by King Yudhishthir, who implored him lovingly. God is not bound to anyone. He has his free will, but he is bound only by love. So King Yudhishthir, who was much aggrieved, could not be convinced despite instructions by great sages headed by Vyasa, and the Lord Krishna himself, the performer of superhuman feats, and despite all historical evidence. King Yudhishthir, son of Dharma, overwhelmed by the death of his friends, was aggrieved just like a common materialistic man. O sages, thus deluded by affection, he began to speak. So, a man who sees knows well that the living entity is neither the body nor the mind, but is transcendental to the material conception of life. King Yudhishthir said, O my lord, I am the most sinful man. Just see my heart, which is full of ignorance. This body, which is ultimately meant for others, has killed many, many phalanxes of men. I have killed many boys, brahmanas, well-wishers, friends, parents, preceptors, and brothers. I will not be relieved from the hell that awaits me for all these sins, though I live there for millions of years. There is no sin for a king who kills for the right cause, who is engaged in maintaining his citizens, but this injunction is not applicable to me. I have killed many friends of women, and I have thus caused enmity to such an extent that it is not possible to undo it by material welfare work. As it is not possible to filter muddy water through mud or purify a wine strained pot with wine, it is not possible to counteract the killing of men by sacrificing animals. So King Yudhishthir says that, O Lord, no amount of yagyas, the Ashwamedh yagya, can nullify the effect of slaughtering of all the humans that he did. That is why in this age, slaughtering of animals is prohibited. By whom? By Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In our Vedas, we read that how slaughtering of animals was prevalent. But mantras have so much power that they were rejuvenated and given a better life. But in this age, such slaughtering is prohibited by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as the only yagna given by him is Hari Nam Yagya. Harer Nam, Harer Nam eva kevalam, kalau nasti ev gatir anyatha. In this age of Kali Yuga, only and only taking the holy name of the Lord is the ultimate elixir of life. So this ends the Bhakti Vedanta purport of the first canto, 8th chapter of the Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, entitled Prayers by Queen Kunti and Parikshit saved. Śrīmad Bhāgavatam Granth Mahapurana ki Jai. This ends our first canto, and in the next episode coming this Wednesday, I know this episode got a little late because of some personal obligations. So next Wednesday, we'll be tuning in and starting our second canto of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. Till then, keep on chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Once again, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Keep me in your prayers, shower me your blessings, oh dear devotees. I'll see you next Wednesday. Same place, same time on YouTube and Spotify. Hare Krishna, Hari Bol, Namaste, Radhe Radhe.